afternoon. I'm Sheriff Manny Gonzales III. We're here today with our federal partners, the FBI, ATF, DEA, Secret Service, and the U.S. Marshal's Office. Also included is probation and parole. We're doing a G.R.I.P today. Before I get started, I just want to let everybody know, this was not so long ago. This used to be a okay area to actually come out and visit with. But just recently we had a homicide here at the Smiths, and people are feeling very unstable right now in this area. Business owners, and this is exactly why all our deputies come out and all our federal partners come out, because this has turned into a very infested crime area. So I can't thank our federal partners enough for the collaboration and the cooperation of working alongside with us, because we're totally committed to fighting crime in this area. I can't thank the deputies enough for actually going out and interfacing with all the business owners possible. They understand that if they don't get the information from the public, we're not going to be successful. So they totally get that. The deputies, and alongside with all our support people, that to include our civilians, are out here. If you have any questions, I know you're more interested in riding along than you are listening to me. So I'm going to take a couple of questions and then we'll get you out there so you can get started. Anyone have questions? Yes, sir.
Were you in your department invited to earlier this morning when the mayor had his Metro crime sweep? And if you were, how is that deals a blow to fighting crime when you can't have a sheriff's office work in conjunction with the city of Albuquerque?
Great question. So no, we weren't invited, and so we're not going to target 15 people in the city. There's over, I went to a briefing the other day with the gentleman. He's telling me that they instituted warrants. They say there's possibly 300,000 outstanding warrants. People aren't worried about 15 people. We're worried about the most violent, repeat offenders, and that's why we're collaborating with our federal partners. So we're focused on the needs of the people. We don't have enough deputies at this time to service the whole city of Albuquerque. But again, whenever we have an opportunity, we come out and we make sure that we service as many people as possible. So thank you for your question.
What is the G.R.I.P operation?
Gang recognition, intelligence patrol.
And how do operations like this make areas safer?
It makes it safer because we don't patrol up here all the time. We're going to take information, intelligence, we're going to work with our partners, and then we're going to identify the people that we can that are the most dangerous. And if we can, we'll arrest those people for committing crimes, and if they're outstanding fugitives, then we'll be able to arrest them and hold them accountable.
What's the ultimate goal today?
Ultimate goal is really for the community. This is an opportunity for us to interface with the public, the business people that are concerned, and get information. Ultimately, the main goal is to develop a relationship between us and the public, so we gain their trust in sharing information with us, and then us being able to use that information to their benefit. Yes, sir.
What specifically are you going to be looking for today while your officers are out on patrol?
Captain, is there anything specifically that we're going to look at specifically? Because he has the operation plan for all of it.
So we're here to just concentrate on, like the sheriff said, repeat offenders, people that are out here doing bad things. And if you're out here and breaking the law, that's what we're looking for, and we will be looking for.
What's the difference between what you normally do on a normal day versus today, where you're having to do the same thing? You got on every day.
Well, on a normal day, you're going to really the focus is calls for service. So we have a computer-aided dispatch. We're getting calls for service and prioritized. Our deputies are answering those questions or answering those calls, and this is much different because this is very more directed and specific. So if we go in there and meet with somebody from a business and they tell us, hey, this is an issue, then our deputies will address that issue. That's the difference.
How many sheriffs do you have out here today?
Guys, how many there are you? At least 50. I would say, I'd venture to say there's probably more like 80 because we have some people in the backdrop. We can't have everybody actually on camera because some people are working in UC capacity, undercover capacity. So I'd venture to say there's at least 80 to 90 people out here today. Is there anything else? Do you have any questions of any of our partners?
Who's all represented today?
ATF, DEA, Secret Service, FBI, the United States Marshal's Office, and then also probation and parole. And this and then of course BCSO. Right.
How specifically are your partners helping you with today's operation?
Does anybody want to speak to that? Raul from the FBI.
Can you please say and spell his name for us so we can get it correctly? Thank you.
It's Raul Buganda, first name easy, R-A-U-L, last name B as in boy, U-J-A-N-D-A. So from the FBI perspective, we work with Manny and his folks on a daily basis. We're embedded within my office, and we're obviously embedded within his units. We're here to support. We're going to do everything we possibly can to make sure that they get whatever they need. On any investigation that we can take a state, local matter, make it a federal violation, make it a federal case, that's what we're going to do. Thanks, Manny. Thank you.
Are there any FBI agents working with the deputies out in the car today?
So we have a task force that's already in place. We have two actually task forces that we have in place. So you could say on a daily basis we always are working together.
When was the last G.R.I.P operation? How successful was it? How many people were you able to get? Can you please say and spell his name as well? Thank you.
Schmidt, S-C-H-M-I-D-T. Our last G.R.I.P operation was a smaller one last Friday night around the central Louisiana area, focused on the fairgrounds area due to the fair, the ongoing, going on during that time. We had about 10 felony arrests. We recovered almost 2,000 fentanyl pills, recovered a gun or two. It was based on the personnel we had that day. It was a smaller operation, but it was still very productive.
What was your first name?
Ryan, R-Y-A-N.
The state police have been sent into Albuquerque. They're going to be leaving here on October 4th. It doesn't sound like the governor's going to extend their presence here. Have you guys been working with the state police, and what has that collaboration been like?
Anybody have any information on the state police, any collaboration, anything we can do with them?
Nothing specific. State police, we did extend our invitation to state police for this operation specifically. Obviously, they had some other operations planned, so not able to join us. But we do expect them to still be in the area of involvement.
Anything else? All right, well, you guys enjoy the op. Make sure you go on your ride along. If you guys need anything else, if you want to do anything one-on-one with any of the other staff, let me know. We appreciate you coming out. Thank you.